Hi, this is Arthur from the Minute Review Show. If you have a minute, I have an opinion. Today I'm in Little Neck, Queens, trying the long-running Little Dumpling. This restaurant is known for their deep variety of Chinese foods, which doesn't focus on any single regional style. This review will focus on two items that Little Dumpling is known for. Come join me. Hi, this is Arthur from the Minute Review Show. Today I'm going to do a mini review of a restaurant in Little Neck, Queens called Little Dumpling. Now, this place is famous for its soup dumplings. I'm doing a mini review because I only want to focus on two types of dumplings. One is the shengjianbao and the other is the pork soup dumpling. I've actually eaten here before, so I kind of know what it's like, but I want to update my taste to see how things are at this point in time. Dumplings menu. It's pretty big. I took a quick look. Now, we start off with the healthy tofu pot. These seem to be hot pot items. Next, we have appetizers. Now, the focus of these are definitely its namesake, which are the xiaolongbao, or the other types of dumplings. Here's the fried pork buns, which are the shengjianbao, very famous Shanghai dish. Here's some beef pancakes and some other types of appetizers. Next we have the famous Shanghai cold dishes, and then we have vegetables. There's a whole bunch of them here, all at reasonable prices, under $20. Then we have soups. We have noodle soups on the right, and then we have regular soups on the left. I would categorize these as more Cantonese than Shanghainese. So here's some more types of soups. Some of these are Shanghainese. And then now we have the seafood section. And surprisingly, almost all of them are under $20. Big plus. Very nice. Then we have another seafood section. And there it goes. We have the meat section, which is basically chicken, beef, and here's some spicy items and some American Chinese items. So the menu seems to put a good balance between Shanghainese, American, and Cantonese dishes. Okay, we flipped this and now we have some more special dishes. We have some famous Shanghai dishes like the pork meatball and the West Lake pork belly. So they even have the Cantonese Peking pork chops. And here's an entire section of, wow, a whole bunch of varied cuisines. This cumin lamb is actually Sichuanese. And yeah, it's like all kinds of different things that are mixed. Next we have the fried rice and noodles. And this skews heavily towards Cantonese, with the exception of the Shanghai udon and some of the rice cakes. And finally we have lunch specials, which appears to only be served on Mondays through Fridays. Almost all under $11. At the drinks menu, we have some red wine and white wine. It's $30 per bottle, which isn't too bad for drinking out. There's beer, Qingdao, there's ice and bubble teas, a small selection, and here's ice green tea and a bunch of other Asian type drinks, soda and juice. The sodas are only $2, so all the prices here seem to be pretty reasonable. First item that I ordered is the shengjianbao. Basically this is a pork bun that has been pan fried on the bottom. You can see the nice brown crust on the bottom, and it's been steamed first, then pan fried, and then sprinkled with some black sesame seeds, and over here with some green onion. We're going to give this a try very soon. The one note that I should be looking for is that it should be juicy in here. So in order to have a good shengjianbao, you have to have some juice in these buns. We're going to find out very soon. Okay, the next item that I'm going to try is the steamed pork buns. also known as shengjianba. Now, we're going to take a look at the bottom, and as you can see, it's nice and crispy on the bottom. What's super attractive about these buns is that it's glistening. There's a very shiny top to it. I don't know if they sprayed it with oil or what, but it's very attractive looking. It's time to give this a try. They provided some sweet soy sauce to dip this bun in, but I'm gonna eat it plain first, and we'll see. Wow. Wow. The great thing about this, I just ate the bun without the meat. You know how the outer shell of the bun has a crunchiness? Well, when you combine that with the chewiness, the steamed chewiness of this bread is perfect. I love the contrast between the two. It's truly gummy. Very nice. I really like that. Now let's dip this into the soy sauce. Very nice. If you take a look at the meatball, there's some what appears to be cabbage in here. Let's try this. Yeah, it's very good. There is some vegetables in the meatball, but what's interesting is that it has the savory flavor. Savory flavor like almost like a ham. I'm pretty sure there's no ham in this, but it has a nice savory flavor. I don't know how they do it, but I really enjoy this. And if I dip it into the soy sauce, you know, it adds a different dimension. But the meatball, I like. They're not skimping on flavor. I don't know what that flavor is, but it adds extra savoriness to it. This item that we're going to look at is the pork soup dumpling. Now, one order here, I think it's about $9, and you get an order of 6. Now, these all look to be standard. They're pleated. You can see that they're pleated very well, pinched on the top. And let me lift this up and see what we have here. Okay, it seems like they're nice and thin on the bottom, which is a huge plus. And also, they provided us with the usual soy sauce and ginger and vinegar. So we're gonna dip these in and see how things go. Okay, it's time to try the pork soup dumplings. Now this is the most basic pork soup dumpling. There's nothing else in it, just pork with the soup. Let's pick this up, and this is what we have here. I like the thinness on the bottom. It's kind of baggy, which is how I like it. Now, we're gonna put a little bit of that vinegar and soy sauce and ginger sauce on top. Just pour it on. Not too liberally, just a little bit. Let's try this. Okay. Now, if you take a look at this, you see how the meatball is very, very light, and at the same time, the broth is very clear. It's a very light broth. The soup is definitely porky. It's seasoned well. Now I'm eating the skin. The skin is very, it is thin, it's pliable. It's good. It has that wheat-like flavor. But the only thing that I can say that I don't like about it is that a lot of the soup dumplings, the modern soup dumplings, have a doughy dome where the dumpling is pinched. So this is a little, has a little too much dough. I would prefer it to be a thinner top, but it's okay. It's just aesthetics. Now, let's try that meatball. The texture of the meatball is right in the middle. Not too soft, not fall apart, holds its shape, is good. Seasoning is mainly salt, but I taste other notes. Maybe a hint of ginger, or maybe that's just from the sauce, but it's very good. All together, when you take all three of the elements together, the skin, the soup, the meatball, goes together very well. In terms of prices for the two types of buns that I ordered, both are under $9. I looked at the more fancier items that they had. They're maybe $2 or $3 more. It's still very reasonable compared with what you're going to get in Manhattan. The only place that's comparable in prices is Manhattan's Chinatown. You could probably get buns at about the same price in Manhattan's Chinatown. But the quality here, I would say, is very good for those two types of buns I ordered. I ordered those two because they're the original ones. They're the ones that a lot of people look for. I also want to say that I wish that I could order more stuff, but since it's only me today, I think these two would be a good intro to Little Dumpling. Okay, the meal is over. What I can say about the interior of Little Dumpling is that it's a pretty big restaurant. Just visually looking, it can accommodate large parties and small parties. I think it's maybe about a 50-seat restaurant. It's a very family-oriented feel. Every time I've been here, there's lots of families here. It's, kind of intimate. The light is kind of low, but it's still a nice place to bring your family. I want to thank everyone for joining me for this mini review of Little Dumpling. I want to thank everyone who has brought me to over 1,000 subscribers. It's been a long time, and I really appreciate everything that you've done, and I am happy to bring you these videos to help you see what you would get if you visit the various restaurants that I've been to. Now, in the coming months, I will be going to more of these restaurants around the New York City area. So please join me. Please click on that notification button and enjoy the videos that I have to present. Thank you so much. The final bill was $20.70.